Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be going over 10 great soundtracks for the Megadrive this time, and the Megadrive has some amazing quality soundtracks in loads and loads of games. There's hundreds and hundreds you could choose from, and I'm just going to go over 10. I've got a feeling there's going to be another 10 and another 10 and another 10. So today I'm going to be going over 10 great soundtracks, top tunes, call them what you want, for the Megadrive. So let's have a look. First up, I have chosen Arrow Flash. Now, Arrow Flash I put in one of my hidden gems videos, and it's your standard shoot 'em up kind of Gradius kind of style. You get your options, baddies come in there, big baddie at the end of it. Only about 5 levels to choose from, but the one I'm nominating on this one is the first level. I think this soundtrack for the first level is a pretty good one. Don't take my word for it though. Have a listen and let me know your thoughts. Okay, next up I have gone with Herzogs Way, or Herzogs Way. This is your real-time strategy for the Megadrive. Yeah, I didn't think there were many out there at the time, but realised that there were quite a few actually, and this was one of the first. I stumbled on this one, and I put this in my hidden gems as well. I wasn't too keen on it first, got really into it. Absolutely brilliant game. That aside, I'm going to nominate the first stage. Abgrund it's called, and I found this music to be really sort of gets in your head and you start whistling to it. So anyway, once again, don't take my view on it, don't take my thoughts on it. Have a listen and let me know what you think. Next one I've gone with is Power Moves, or Deadly Moves, known as. This one is your Street Fighter clone. Okay, not as good, but there's one character to choose from, and you have to go through a series of like 8 battles to get to the end of the big bad guy at the end, sort of thing. And it's got your special moves like your Fireball, and just like Street Fighter. But like I said, there's only one character to choose from. Anyway, that aside, I've chosen the fight with the big grey dude. I can't think of his name now, but it's big grey dude. I can't, and you're fighting on a train, and you can see the background going off. This reminds me of Street Fighter 2 Ryus Stage, should we say? And I found this one to be very interesting. Once again, have a listen and let me know your thoughts.
Hold it!
Next up, I have chosen Sword of Vermilion. Yeah, this was an amazing game with some amazing soundtracks. Yes, we know who the composer was. Absolutely brilliant, still to this day. Now, I've chosen the first village. The first village in this one, I think, just sets the scene. The moment I heard this while I was playing this on the Mega Drive, I was like, wow, this is like, it's going to be such a good game. I could tell what it was going to be like, and it is one of my favourites. A very underrated game. But have a listen and let me know your thoughts. Next one I've chosen is Mechs First Stage. This is your spiritual sequel to Commando, and I find, you know, a lot of Capcom games really did some great soundtracks, and I've chosen on this one First Stage. Yes, again, yeah. I found this one to be, this grew on me quite a lot, and now it's one of those tunes I whistle to myself, or it's, you know, it's in my head for a long time. But let's have a listen, and let's get your thoughts on this one. Next up, I've gone with Alicia Dragoon, or Alicia Dragoon. I've heard it called several things. I've nominated the First Stage on this one. I think this is such a good, you know, it's pleasing to the ear. A very good tune indeed, and it's very fantasy, and it's one of those, you know, you tend to listen to quite a lot just in the background. It has such a great effect, especially for me anyway. An absolutely fantastic game as well. Very fantasy, but the first level I've chosen on this one is an absolute treasure. Next up, I've gone with Chicky Boys. Yes, this one as well. Same again on the First Stage. It's another Capcom game, and I found this one to be absolutely brilliant. This one really does get in my head again. In fact, a lot of these on this list do get in my head. But this one, I'm whistling to myself, and it's always the one I remember while playing this one. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that First Stage. But once again, have a listen. Let me know your thoughts. next up, I've gone with, yes, it's a Street Fighter game. Another Capcom game. Capcom did some amazing soundtracks, and I've nominated Ryus Stage on this one. Yeah, I think everybody loved this soundtrack. Now, the Mega Drive wasn't the best when it converted the music to Street Fighter 2, but I think it holds up well when it comes to this one. Not arcade perfect, we understand that, but I do like this one, and it really does, like, I'm whistling this tune a lot, to be honest. This is what I love. So have a listen. I'm sure a billion of you have heard this already, but have a listen and let me know your thoughts. Next up, I've gone with Arcus Odyssey. This game is such an underrated game. Your kind of isometric RPG action dungeon crawler kind of thing. Now, this had some quality tunes. It's by one of our favourites, Wolf Team, and I do find that they really converted the music to this. It came out on the Super Nintendo's Arcus Spirits and on the X68000, as Arcus Odyssey, but I do find the Mega Drive version to be the best. Now, I've nominated the first end of level boss because this one is an absolute treat, especially for me. This is one of them games, or one of them tunes that I really do whistle a lot to, and it rings in my head a lot, and absolutely adore this soundtrack. So let's have a listen. And last up, we have got, yes, we've gone with a Konami game, or Konami, and it's Castlevania. Now, let's face it, all of the Castlevanias had some amazing soundtracks, and I've nominated, should I say, the first stage in Castlevania Bloodlines, or whatever it's called in Japan or America. Over in the UK, it was called Castlevania Bloodlines, or Generations, sorry. And I found this one to be an absolute classic. There are loads of great tunes in this one, but this one does remind me, when I listen to this, I know exactly where I am in the game. Absolute treasure. Let's have a listen. There you go, there we have it. 10 great soundtracks for the Mega Drive this time. What's your thoughts on that one? I think there was loads that I could be choosing from, and some of them are absolutely quality. They make you whistling to yourself, or they pop into your head and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that one. What was that game? Oh yeah, it's from there. I get that a lot. So anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your comments. I guarantee there's some out there I've not chosen. They could be on another list, definitely. So let me know your thoughts, leave a like, leave a comment, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.